Live from coast to coast and around the world, it's time for the Saturday Night Knife and Gun Show. If you can shoot it or sharpen it, you'll find it right here at great prices. Now, here's your host, Mike Politowski.
Well, hello America. Welcome to another exciting edition of the Saturday Night Knife and Gun Show. I am Mike Politowski, the round man with the square deal, coming to you live from the great state of North Carolina. We are located in Asheboro, North Carolina, which is right in the middle of this state. So if you're ever out this way, come see us. We're just south of Greensboro, halfway between Charlotte and Raleigh, and we would love to meet up with you. You can take a tour of our studios. We might even put you to work when you get here, so be careful about that. But we'd like to meet up with you if you're ever over this way in North Carolina. Glad to have you with us here. We're broadcasting around the world on Facebook Live. We're also broadcasting live on Roku this evening. Our Roku audience is absolutely exploding. We're adding more and more people every single day to that. Incredible. Thousands of people are now tuning into Roku, and we are thankful that you're there as well. You can order from the show as well if you would like. If you go to knifeandgunshow.com, there is a Buy Show Products Now button on the left side of the screen. So there's a menu that goes down the left side of the web page, and you'll see a little purple button down there. It's not actually visible on this copy of the website, but this is what the website looks like when you get there. The first tab says Live Show. If you see that, you can click on that, and you'll see our most recent show on there. We're not actually broadcasting live on the website, but the most current show will always be on the website. So as soon as we get through with the show this evening, for example, then we'll post that to the website. But there's a Buy Now button on there as well. So knifeandgunshow.com will get you there. Also, we have a URL that you can go to, if you can remember this, payitforwardtelevision.com, payitforwardtelevision.com will also get you directly to the shopping cart. So anything I feature here tonight on the show, you can go grab it real quick at payitforwardtelevision.com. Payitforwardtelevision.com is, and actually the Knife and Gun Show is a subsidiary, if you will, of our ministry, Spiritual First Responders. So if you happen to make a purchase here, just know that the proceeds from your purchase go to help us do our ministry outreach, which includes praying for some folks here and there. We actually specialize in healing ministry, believe it or not. So the good Lord healed me of cancer over 5 years ago, coming on 6 years now. And since then, I've just said, hey, Lord, every day you give me, I'm going to give you a day back. And it's worked out really good. So anyway, if any of you out there need that kind of thing, just email me at mike@knifeandgunshow.com, and we'll be happy to say a quick prayer for you. But there is the information about the email, mike@knifeandgunshow.com or info@knifeandgunshow.com. And also, if you want to participate in our online televised gun show, tables at knifeandgunshow.com will get that done. And our phone number for the Roku gun show tables, it's not an order line for product on the show, but it is a phone number, is 970 Roku, R-O-K-U, gun, 970 Roku gun. Will ring our line that helps you get established if you want to lease a table at our televised gun show. So that's all coming to Roku, and we're really excited about that. So you need to get a Roku player, and these are what they look like. You can get them at Walmart, Best Buy, Target, other places like that, big box retailers. You can buy them on Amazon, or you can actually, I think, go to Roku.com and buy them as well. This particular model is called the Roku Express. It's under $30. All you need is that little box and a Wi-Fi internet connection. You're going to be able to pick up the Knife and Gun Show absolutely free. And there's hundreds of channels on here. I kid you not, hundreds of channels. Lots of movie channels, lots of free movie channels, sports, just about anything you can imagine. There's some news channels, some weather channels, plenty of television content to be had. And guess what? There's no monthly fee for these services. Now, if you want to get something like Netflix, then I think, what do we pay for Netflix? $8 a month, something like that. So yeah, we have Netflix at our house, but our cable bill, if you want to call it that, went from $108 a month down to that $8 a month. We're saving $1,200 a year. My family, it's $1,200 a year for TV. I mean, a lot of that we never watched. When you subscribe to cable TV, you get these packages, and they're going to force you to purchase things like MTV, some of the more liberal news networks, things that you would not want to sit and watch. They're going to make you pay for that. And, it's time to take your viewing habits back. It's time to take control of your own life. And Roku is an excellent way to do that. Roku is awesome. So consider that. The Knife and Gun Show is on there. Those of you joining us on the broadcast right now, Knife and Gun Show is launching the first televised gun show on Roku, on the Roku television platform. So what happens is, if you sell firearms, pocket knives, or anything that you would typically see at a traditional gun show or knife show, that's going to be fair game to be on the Knife and Gun Show Roku channel. So if you go to knifeandgunshow.com, all the details are there, all the frequently asked questions are there with answers. That's cool. With answers, and the pricing is there also. It's very affordable. We have packages that start out at about $1 a day. So you can treat this as an advertising buy, or you can treat it as a retail opportunity if you desire to sell merchandise on there as well. So you kind of have your own little 5-minute shopping segment that is available 24/7. Out in visiting with people out in the field, there's a couple things. There's a couple of they're not mountains, but there are a couple things that we're dealing with. First of all, is educating people about Roku, letting them know what an awesome thing this is. There are 15 million people have Roku now. Back when we were on Dish Network, I think at that time had 14 million subscribers, and then when we were on DirecTV, there was 17 million subscribers on there. When we were on both of those platforms simultaneously with the Knife and Gun Show, we were writing airtime checks for a 2-hour show for $10,000 every single week. Now you know why we like Roku so much. Yes, it does cost us to be on Roku. We do have to pay bandwidth charges for everybody that tunes into the channel, but that's okay. It doesn't anywhere approach the $10,000 per week that we at one time spent. So we're mighty thrilled about that. Facebook Live, share this broadcast now. Comment below, hit the like button. Let your friends know that we are broadcasting live here every Saturday evening at 7 p.m. It is amazing to me. I got a message today. There was a gentleman on Facebook, one of our longtime viewers from way back in the day. He had some heart issues, and I just sent him a little Facebook Messenger prayer. I do that sometimes on Facebook Messenger. And he got it, and he replied back to me today. He said, "Man," he said, I sure do miss your show. I sure hope you get back on TV one day." Now, this guy has been a friend of mine for a long time on Facebook, but yet our posts and our announcements about our show never reached this gentleman. And I've had several of those over the past few weeks that they don't even get a notification that we're live, and that's very, very frustrating. So of course I emailed him back, texted him back, and I said, "Hey, we've been doing this since September. We're back on the air. Meet me here tonight on the air at 7 p.m. Eastern." So you know, when you share this, it helps get the word out to people that obviously are not hearing about it through my posts. And you would think that we have nearly 3,000 people following the Knife and Gun Show on Facebook, and it'd be nice to have 3,000 people here watching this show live tonight. That's the way it really should be. But if you send Facebook money, they'll actually show your post to more people. But we don't want to get good at throwing money around. We would like to just get a good word, a positive word about this show spread out to our friends out there. So if you can help us on that, I sure would appreciate that. Okay, I want to show you this yellow horse knife. Now we're winding down on this. This is the cross lock for $169. I had a gentleman email me. He wants one, and we're going to work that out for him, and I'm excited about that. He wants to do it over like 2 payments. Listen, if it comes down to that, and you need that, would you just let me know? Just email me at mike@knifeandgunshow.com. I will work with you on that. Absolutely. I want you to have one of these, but there's only 9 of these available. There'll be 8 after his available. So this is a David Yellowhorse knife. It's a buck 503. It's 3 3/8 inches closed. It has scalloped nickel silver bolsters, turquoise, bloody red jasper, and then maple burl wood in the middle with Jesus Christ as the nickel silver shield. Also a stainless steel blade, and of course made in the USA. Both sides of this knife look the same. It's customized on both sides of it. It's a David Yellowhorse. David Yellowhorse. Now my daughter is doing a research paper for her craftsmanship class that she goes to Uwharrie Charter Middle School here in Asheboro, North Carolina, and she's been asked to do a research project, and she's actually doing it on David Yellowhorse and his sons Brian Yellowhorse and Ron Yellowhorse. David has a fantastic story. I just really need to get him on TV with me here one night so he can reiterate how all of this went down. But something happened in his life that changed the course of his life and got him into customizing knives like this, and it's just been an amazing journey for him. But normally, David Yellowhorse product like this easily should be going for, I'd say $350, because what he does these days, his services are so much in demand, and his product is pretty much, I'm not going to say rare, but you know, he's making, well, like 25 of these was a limit on this, for example, limited production run. And he did this. He said, Mike, I want to help you spread the gospel. He knows we're all about the gospel here, and that's why he's helped us out. And I just thank him. We're working, collaborating on yet another knife, a faith-based knife, and it will be the 10 Commandments. We have a commitment already for the first one. Barry Anderson has committed for the first one, and I'm thrilled about that. So if you want one of those, I don't even have a prototype to show you at the moment, but if you want one of the 10 Commandment knives that's coming up, just let me know that also. Maybe you shoot me an email or post on the timeline, on the Knife and Gun Show timeline, let us know, okay? All right, so 169 on that. 169, item number is crosslock. Go ahead and go over to knifeandgunshow.com, hit the Buy Products button, or just go to payitforwardtelevision.com, and that'll take you straight to the shopping cart. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Carrie is running the big 747 in there this evening, and my son Mike is running camera for me. Jimmy, who normally runs the 747, is working this evening, so he's got the overnight shift, so keep him in your prayers. He's law enforcement, and it's a changing world. That's all I've got to say. There's some people out there that they're just angry with their life. It's sad. I don't know. They just resort to vandalism, to all sorts of crimes. I guess taking out their frustration, maybe, I don't know. I just need to pray for our country. That's what I'm going to say. Things are going to turn around. I think things are going to turn around. Whether you like it or not, things are going to turn around one way or the other, and I'm excited about that. We need to steer this country back and get our moral compass back on track. I think I'm sad to say, but over the last, and I'm not going to nail this down to the last 8 years. Don't think I'm turning this into a Republican Democrat argument, because I'm not. But over the last 20 years or so, we have seen a shift in the raising of our kids. It is just not like it used to be. The work ethic out there is not too good. If you can find a good employee, a kid that's been raised right and wants to work, you better hang on to that employee, because they are really, really getting hard to find. kids these days, and I'm not stereotyping everyone, but a lot of kids these days, and I call anybody a kid that's 25 or under, they've been raised different. They almost like an entitlement, like I deserve this, or you owe me this, or whatever. Well, that wasn't the way it was when I was a kid, and it's not something that I'm really willing to adapt my lifestyle towards. I don't raise my kids like that. My kids have good, solid work ethics. They're up here right now. They're working for cheeseburgers. So, and it's, you know what? It's not just because we're family. It's because they believe in what we do here, and they believe in you guys out there. All right. So, have I gone on enough? I've gone probably way longer than I should on that. Let's show some knives. A large part of what I'm going to show you this evening has been donated by Barry Anderson, and I'll get to that more. Barry's in the ministry out in Roswell, New Mexico, and he said, "Man, I believe in what you're doing. I want to help you." So some of the product we'll show this evening comes from Barry Anderson out in New Mexico, and in fact, how many other shopping networks do people actually donate product to help them meet their obligations? It's incredible, and I just thank God every day for every one of you that has done that, and there's been several, and I thank God every day for every one of you who make a purchase off this show, because every single purchase you make goes to help do what we do here, and we're just thrilled to have you as friends. It's not all about money. It's not. It's about friends helping friends, and I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. All right, I want to show you the first knife here, and then I want to talk about a freebie that we're going to be giving away here with purchase of $35 or more here in just a moment. But I'm going to kick it off with this Firelight. This is an assisted open serrated edge knife here, assisted open liner lock. It looks like a lighter, and that's why I call it Firelight. It does have a fireman's emblem on it here. This is actually the extended tang of the knife. Now, it is not a lighter per se, although it does look like one. It is not. It does have a belt clip on it, flat black, and then as I hit this extended tang here, it pops open and it locks into position. So we've got a stainless steel blade, black coated stainless steel blade, serrated edge on it, and to release it, we're going to push this liner over this direction, just like that, and then we'll be able to close the knife. So I'll show it to you opening once again. It is a spring assisted knife. Again, there is the extended tang. Kind of hard to see with my dark shirt. Extended tang, and we just give that a little flip right there. I thought we'd start this show off with a product very affordable, $6.99 on this one, Firelight. It's available at knifeandgunshow.com or payitforwardtelevision.com. Maybe we can get a direct link to the shopping cart pinned to the top of the broadcast this evening, if somebody hasn't already done that. So you can go to the top of the comments perhaps and click there. Hopefully we can get that done here during the show. But there it is, Firelight, $6.99. Remember, we appreciate each and every purchase that comes in on the show this evening. And if you miss the show while it's live, don't forget you can watch it later in the week, because we leave an archived version of that up on the Facebook website, and it's always there, but unless Facebook deletes it. Now, we have seen over the past couple of weeks where Facebook has deleted our broadcast for some reason, so I can't tell you why. Normally I will share the broadcast or have somebody in the back share the broadcast while we're on the air here to my personal timeline, and then I have to reshare it back over to the Knife and Gun Show page. Very frustrating. So I want to say this, we're also available on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and search Knife and Gun Show, all one word, Knife and Gun Show, you can find any of the videos that we've done. They'll be posted up on the YouTube side. And also, if you're a Roku viewer, you have already by now clicked on the live tab to watch the show live, which comes on at 7 p.m. on Saturdays and Eastern. And then right next to it will be the most recent show. So we have several shows up there from the past weeks that you can go back if you want to and watch. Also on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a Pearl Show. And the Pearl Show is also broadcast on that Knife and Gun Show live tab. So just so you know that, you can get to the Pearl Show there, and Giovanna, who is Jimmy's wife, sells these oysters here. They contain an Akoya pearl in here. So we don't know if it's going to be a black pearl or a white pearl, round or oval, but there will be a pearl in here. So, and generally speaking, most of the people that are on Facebook doing what's called pearl shows, I'll show you the RR 653 in just a minute, speaking of pearl. But what was I talking? Oh yeah, okay. So they're about $20. They're about $20 on online. So if you want to buy one from our website, they're $12 from the Knife and Gun Show website. However, if you buy $35 or more tonight in merchandise, or this week, $35 or more, I'm going to include one of these free in your package as it ships. Now you'll also get an additional free gift, but this is going to be awesome, okay? So on the website, if you want to purchase one, Shelly is the item number on this, and this is the way it'll come to you. You just cut this bag open and then break that oyster and open it up. Do not eat the meat inside of it, and do not feed it to your animal, but you will dig around in there and you will find a pearl. So I just want to say that's one way I'm saying thank you for making a purchase. Again, we're doing this technically a $20 value. We're doing that for a purchase of $35 in merchandise or more. Come and get them. Okay, I'll show you that again later on in the show. Now, yeah, speaking of pearl, Carrie had that item number up there because she wanted to see this, and this is beautiful. She said, "Dad, I cannot wait until you get to this item." So here it is. This is the RR 563. It's beautiful. Ocean wave, I should say, blue pearl handles on a Congress. 3 5/8 inches in the closed position. It's stainless steel blades, 440A stainless steel blades, Rough Rider shield, Ocean Wave shield actually. But look at the color in that pearl. That is injected blue coloring into a mother of pearl handles. Limited production run on these. They made one run of these and they have not made them since. This is Rough Rider. This again donated from Barry Anderson, this particular knife. Ringed nickel silver bolsters. Again, 3 5/8 inches in the closed position. There's brass liners in it. The pattern is a Congress, $14.99. That comes up to less than $4 per blade on a good quality pocket knife. And it does come in the Ocean Wave custom box for this as well. So very, very nice. RR 653. RR 653 for $14.99. The pattern is a Congress. Just about any kind of blade you need is on there to get the job done. All right, so again, like and share this broadcast. We see, I promise you, I'm not the type of person who likes to read comments and you know, but we need to get the simultaneous viewers up to about what the temperature was today here in Asheboro, and that would be 70. So if you're looking at the live number, it needs to be up a little bit more than that. So if you can like this and share it, the more the merrier. You know, it's good merchandise on here. We appreciate you letting your friends know about this. I can post all day long, and it's obvious to me that a lot of my friends will not see the post, so I'm counting on you to help me. Okay? Awesome. All right, now speaking of Congress, that last knife was a Congress pattern. I'm going to show you a big old Congress here. Actually, 4 Congress for one money. 4 for one money, and the item number on this is mini set. Mini set. Yeah, not because there's many of them in there, which there are, but they're miniature. So up here, I've got the black lip pearl, I've got the pink pearl, abalone, and white mother of pearl. But let's come up here and look at this black lip pearl. Now, these are cute, but I'm going to tell you, they're not toys. This is the real deal. They are sharp little boogers, and there's 4 of them in the set with the custom holder here, the custom box. We're doing the mini set. They are 4-bladed knives for $19.99. Mini set is the item number on it, mini set. So again, 4 Congress. They do have nickel silver bolsters, and they do have brass liners on them. Very nice, semi-precious, I guess, jewelry grade, if you will, mother of pearl handles on this. So that is the mini set. There's 4 of those. Last week I showed these, and they're still available. This is the mini picks. This is the mini picks, $17.99. So these are single blade, tiny toothpicks. So I don't need to open one of those, but single blade. Now what's interesting about these, they do have the little, what do they call that ring? It's like a key ring, the little miniature eyelet. And you can use these, they may be a little long for earrings, but you can use them for like zipper pulls or things like that, but very nice. That is still available, $17.99. The box looks like this on the reverse side here. Mini pick, $17.99. The mini set is a couple of bucks higher because again we've got 4 blades on those instead of single blades. But if you're a miniature knife collector, hey, it's all good. So I want to show you something here that you're gonna, when you go looking around on the internet, this is going to be very hard to find because the manufacturer has discontinued making Colt knives. And I told you a few weeks ago that this was going to happen, and it has happened. So if you can get Colt knives, original Colt knives in the box in mint condition, unused condition, they are going to be worth a considerable amount of money one day. And we're already starting to see a dramatic rise in prices if you can find them, because the folks who were selling them are not allowed to sell them or manufacture them anymore. So tonight I have an absolutely gorgeous gut hook skinner. This is the CT803 toasted stag handle on this. Isn't that nice? That is beautiful. A 4-inch stainless steel blade, a 3.5-inch handle, making it 7.5 inches overall. Man, is that a nice knife. CT803, the item number on it. It's full tang construction. Here's what I mean by that. This blade is a single piece. Look at there, actually has file work here on it as well. Single piece, goes all the way through the handle, and that is about a robust piece of stag on here. Guess what? I was able to get one of them. It is basically brand new in the box. There it is, Colt CT803, and this one comes with a nice leather sheath. I'm the first person to take this sheath out of the wrap that it was in. This knife has never been in this sheath. You will be the first person to put this knife in this sheath if you purchase this. $27.99 is an absolutely super deal here on the Knife and Gun Show. And if you go to knifeandgunshow.com right now, you can make that happen. A beautiful gut hook skinner, and it is hefty. Taking something this big, you're not going to take this squirrel hunt. When you take this out, you're going for the big stuff. $27.99 CT803, but allow me to make a suggestion. Yeah, allow me to make a suggestion. Hang on to it. Keep it in mint condition. Just put it away and meet me back here in 10 years. Are you good? All right. Yep, here we go. Nice, nice, nice. All right, last week I featured the Super Bowl because we were right near the Super Bowl, and then Jimmy made a very generous offer, which I thought was awesome. From Uwari Crystalline Pottery. This is a handmade dog food bowl or pet bowl. You could feed your raccoon out of it if you wanted to, or probably your cats. My cats could eat out of this, I promise you. They eat so much. But crystalline process on the pottery. So we talked a little bit about it last week. First of all, they throw the clay, they spin it around, and they form this bowl. All right, this is Pam and Buster, your Warrior Crystalline Pottery. Then they set it up. It's gray. It's all gray. They set it up for 3 or 4 days and let it dry, air dry. Then they bake it. They put it in a kiln and they fire it. That's called firing it. After they fire it one time, it comes out and it's pink because it's then dried. Then they put this glaze on it. And I'm just going to read this little thing that comes with it. Crystalline is the art of growing crystals on pottery during the firing process. We use 25% zinc oxide in our glazes. The zinc is a powder just like everything else in the glaze. The way we get the crystalline to grow is by firing the pieces up to 2,340 degrees Fahrenheit. The glaze burns into a glass at the top, and then at the top temperature, and is flowing off of the piece, but while it's still molten, we hold it there for 8 hours. During that time, the zinc will start out as little dot and then will start to grow. The longer we hold it there, the bigger the crystals can grow. However, we cannot control where or how many crystals will grow. After it cools further, the glaze is too stiff for the crystals to grow anymore. We get the different colors by using cobalt, copper, and nickel in the glazes. Thanks for your interest in our pottery, William and Pam Kennedy. Pam and Buster is what I call them. But anyway, so last week, Jimmy says, let's give away a pound of doggy treats made by Grammy Lynn's Gourmet Doggy Treats with the purchase of the Super Bowl. So if you consider your pet to be really unique and you really want to do something nice for your pet, this would be the ticket. So here is, this is not a pound of doggy treats, but I have some of these sample doggy treats. So if you make any order with me this week, I'm going to put one of these in here for you also. So if you have a pet, do something nice for your pet, and we'll put a doggy treat in there. But if you buy one of the Super Bowls, we're talking about sending you 60 doggy treats, basically 1 month's supply of doggy treats. So $39.99. Item number here is Super Bowl, and that is the neatest thing. Very nice. So yep, did you ever think you'd see dog bowls on a pocket knife show? Well, you will. There's no telling what you'll see here, but it's going to be all good, all good. All right, don't forget our Roku channel. Get yourself a Roku player. We're on there. Just subscribe to the Knife and Gun Show channel. It's free. Big things coming to the Knife and Gun Show channel. Love to have you be a part of what we do there. All right, certificate of awesometicity coming with this next product. It is a 3-piece set from the 1930s, coinage from the 1930s. We've got the wheat penny. We've got my favorite, the buffalo nickel, and then we have a 90% silver mercury dime here. There's also the story on the back of it here. This is the way it comes, and again, it does have the Morgan Mint certificate of authenticity on it. Back in the day, these were sold on a national shopping network, yet to be named publicly, for, I believe it was $19.99 for this set, but we've got them here for $9.99. And there's some other coins and similar items like this on our website at knifeandgunshow.com, but this is probably the oldest type of material that we have on here. 1930 set, 1930 set is my item number on that. It's $9.99. You never know what you're going to see here on the Knife and Gun Show. All right. Rough Rider time here, another product donated here by Barry Anderson. I like this. This reminds me a little bit of the Bear & Son Sideliner series. It's kind of like a tactical trapper, but it's more like a trapper than it is a tactical. However, it does have a thumb stud on it. Let's take a look at it. Let's put it on TV, Carrie. There you go. This is the RR1129 at $12.99 with amber jig bone handles. You can see as I move that in the light how it catches. But here's our thumb stud. It is not an assisted open knife, but you can open it with one hand. It does lock into place. So there are stainless steel liners in here, and you see that liner comes over and locks into the open position here. This is Rough Rider. I am not sure if they're still making this pattern or not, but I like it. It's got a hollow ground blade on it, so you can see the edge. Basically, yeah, there it is. See the edge on that? It's a hollow ground blade, a good utility knife. And again, we'll just push that liner out of the way and close it. But it does have a thumb stud on it, nickel silver shield, brass pins and liners. RR1129, $12.99 here on the Knife and Gun Show. Now I've got one here that I showed a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to mark down the price on it. We were doing this for $27.99, but let me tell you this is a steal. I'm not married to it. It's got to go. $24.99, so you can save some money on this. This is that beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Rough Rider Seahorse Whittler with stainless steel blades, stag handle on this one, nickel silver bolsters, 3 7/8 inches in the closed position. But that is absolutely gorgeous. I know somebody's going to want this one this week. RR446 is the item number. Again, almost 4 inches in the closed position at 3 7/8, $24.99. Man, and that's why they call it the Seahorse Whittler. You can see the shape that's involved here. This is really nice material, no longer being made. This one, yeah, this one is Rough Rider Yellow Box material. Rough Rider Yellow Box, the boxes that they originally came in, and this one is super special, super special. All right, RR446, $24.99 here on the Knife and Gun Show. Yeah, you can just leave it right there, Kerry. We're gonna roll right on. Also, price reduction on these. Started out at $89.99. Went down to $79.99, and we have 3 left. We're going to go down to $74.99. We have the SW Yellow, which is the Schrade and Walden, made in conjunction with Parker Knives. 1976 they were made. Original box, original paperwork. Made though, he contracted with Schrade and Walden to make these. Match strike pulls. This was, the bicentennial was huge in 1976. We've got the Eagle Shield on this. This again, 3 7/8 inches in the closed position. Serialized nickel silver bolsters here. Beautiful, and what a great deal on this evening. These were donated by Pasquale down in Florida. And Pasquale, I appreciate that. Appreciate the contribution to the show, man. I love you, brother. You're awesome. But I'm going to let these out of here tonight. We're going to mark them down. Now, if for some reason you don't like me, but you like the knife, you can go to eBay right now and find this knife, the one I have in my hand, or different serial number, obviously, but you can find a yellow Schrade and Walden Stockman just like this for only $150. So it might be okay to like me tonight, right? Because at $74.99, you are walking away with it at about half of what other people have it for. Original box, original paperwork, very nice knife. At that price, that's gorgeous. Mint condition. In fact, I actually took those out of the actual wrapper inside. It still has the factory oil. I had to wipe the factory oil off of that knife to show it to you. So it's beautiful. But we also have it in white and we have it in green. Red is gone, and the John Adams one is gone also, the blue one. So we've got green, SW green, SW yellow, and SW white are left, marked down tonight. All right, here we go. Almost ready to get out of here. Got a few more to go. This is the Case Rough Black. Kind of I almost said stag bone, but it's really, there was a shortage of bone back in the day, back in the 20s, and so they started using this material they called gum fuddy, and Case did a remake of that a couple of years back and called it their Rough Black line. So this is kind of a piece of retro look on this knife here. $33.99. It's a slimline trapper, single blade, true sharp surgical steel on the blade. There's brass pins and liners, and again nickel silver bolsters. $33.99 on this. CA18228 is my item number on it. CA18228. Never carried, never used. Beautiful condition. $33.99, and of course made in America. And by the way, those Schrade pocket knives were made in America also, and those were made back in 1976. I forgot to mention made in USA. All right, a couple weeks ago we had a yellow box version of this, and it went like that, which it should. But this is the blue box version, probably made about the same time, probably made during the transition when they went from a blue box or yellow box to blue box. This is the RR491B. That's why I put the B designation on there. There was a 491Y, which, like I said, sold. But here we have imitation tortoise handles. What you're actually seeing through there, when you see this little variation in color, is the brass liner that's behind these acrylic handles. So it does give it a very authentic look though. Ringed nickel silver bolsters on this. It's 3 5/8 inches closed, 440A stainless steel blades. RR491B would be the item number on it. Very nice. Congress is the pattern, and the price is super at $12.99. And I'm going to do one more and get out of here. Remember, go to our website at knifeandgunshow.com or payitforwardtelevision.com. Don't forget, we've got a Pearl show on here on Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch that on the Knife and Gun Show Roku channel. Just hit that live button. Come on in, and we have a lot of fun doing that. There's plenty of things planned for the Roku channel. Going to be the nation's first televised gun show. You'll see people from all over the country displaying their own products. If you're interested in having a table on that, you can call us at 970-ROKU-GUN, 970-ROKU-GUN, or on the website at knifeandgunshow.com. There's a contact form that you can send to me, and I'll get in touch with you and we can help get you set up. It's very simple. All you need to get started with it is a smartphone that you can do your 5-minute video with, and we'll take it from there and put it on TV for you. It'll be available for everyone to see, coast to coast, 24/7. On demand, they can just browse through those 5-minute video tables just as if they were watching a movie, and it will be awesome. They'll contact you directly. We don't take any commissions off of your sales. This is an evolving concept, and the very first televised gun show ever, and it's going to be on the Knife and Gun Show channel on Roku. So make sure you get you a Roku box and subscribe to us. Find us, go to the website, look at how we've got it all set up, and it'll answer all your questions about that. All right, here, let's put this on here and then let's get out of here this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you joining me. I've got a baby copperhead here by Rough Rider, and this one has the dog bone shield on this. And it does have amber jig bone handles on it. It's 3 1/4 inches in the closed position. It's a baby copperhead, 440A stainless steel blades, brass pins and liners, and absolutely stunning at $12.99. It's the RR532. RR532. There's a lot of neat things on our website. If you see something you like, grab it. Remember, if you make a purchase with me tonight, for $35 or more in merchandise, I'm going to send you with your order an oyster that contains an Akoya pearl in it. You may get a black pearl, you may get a white one, but you'll get one of these with $35 or more in merchandise if you make a purchase. I'm going to send everybody that makes a purchase with me, I'm going to send them a sample of Grammy Lynn's gourmet dog treats. That'll be coming your way. Plus, you'll get a free gift on top of that. Our way of saying thank you for making a purchase with us here at the Saturday Night Knife and Gun Show. All right, love you all. I'll be here next Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Again, thanks to my staff, Carrie Politoski, my son, Mike Politoski, for helping us out this evening. God bless you. What's the use in living if you can't love? What's the use in loving if you can't love everyone? And above all, the good Lord has all the answers. All you and I need to do is pray for the right questions. God bless you, America. I'll see you next week here on the Knife and Gun Show.